listen. It's going to be another drive to West Texas today. This time with storm, maybe. All right, San Angelo. 4 hours of cloudy weather. And on the horizon, it looks like it's time to chill. Hopefully we'll get some sun. I think we went through a storm, so I think it's over. All right, 9 hours later, almost on the dot, we made it to the entrance of Big Bend National Park. 20 more miles on this road till First Visitor Center. Hopefully we'll get there in time to pay or show them our pass. If not, we're just gonna have to wait till tomorrow. All right, well, checking into the lodge, Chisos Mountain Lodge. It's pretty old. I think it was built in the 60s, something like that, so needs a little bit of updating. So I'll give you the tour. Here you go. Extra sink. Oh, no, not extra, just the sink. Bathroom, it's pretty old school style, you know, but what do you expect up it's on the top of a mountain? So huge bed. It's not too shabby. I sat on it a second ago. Place of a TV, you get a microwave, chest of drawers, wee table to have lunch. So I guess the proximity to this between that door would make it a breakfast nook. AC, about a mid-sized fridge, quarter-sized fridge. I mean, it's pretty decent. Oh, look, here's a door. Maybe there's some sort of view. Let's see here. Yeah, hard to get open. It's probably hotel's been here a long time. Oh, look, you get a balcony, a couple chairs, and then window. I'll have to open up the shades there in a minute. But then, yeah, I don't know. If only this place had a cool view. You fucking kidding me? This rules. And then right there is the window. It's just behind that little hill though, so can't see it from here. There's a branch off for the trails down there where that guy is. Probably can't see because of the sun. And oh yeah, didn't show you the view from the front door of the place. How about this shit right here? Man, I'm glad they fixed this place 2 days ago and had it up and running again. This is awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and give this place 5 stars just for the atmosphere. you might not be seeing anything at all there. And a very good morning from the Lost Mine Trail. I did this, or we did this, in another video. The first one when we came here, but I don't think we were talking over it. We just did music or something like that. So anyway, we're going to do it again. Now, it's 5:30 in the morning. There's nobody here. We're the first ones here. I guess you can't see that. There you go. And here is what we're up against. 4.8 miles, 13 or 1,100 foot elevation gain. This goes straight up a mountain, and this is pretty awesome. If you're ever out here, just make sure to get here early because parking fills up fast. Maybe not this early, but I don't know. And there's about 1 billion stars up there, but probably GoPro can't pick it up. So let's begin. All right, so here we are, Lost Mine Trail. Up ahead. I don't remember this being super hard, but it wasn't super easy either. So the only thing I'm worried about right now is mountain lion, or maybe bear. Not so much bear, but I guess we'll come back when there's something to look at. All right, 1.84 miles. Starting to look pretty good. That thing right there is a false peak, if I remember correct. I think I remember getting happy to get up there and had a little bit more to go. But hard to get bummed out when that's your view. All right, 2.3 miles, made it to the top. We were the first ones here. I'm gonna go ahead and give it 5 hiking poles. I already knew that though.
Yes, definitely 5. It's popular for a reason.
All right, so probably less than a mile to go. I don't know if you can see it. Road is, to get into the basin is like right there. So parking is just around that corner. And then the basin where we're staying is around on the front of that thing, which is called Casa Grande. Now you can see it because it's not pitch black. So good hike, feeling good so far. All right, so that about almost wraps it up for Lost Mine Trail. 1,100 feet elevation, 4.8 miles. What have I learned since the last time I did this? These things right here, game changer. Heel lock on shoes, game changer. And oh yeah, taking smaller, slower steps going uphill. Like Serena just asked me a little while ago if I felt 50% better doing it this time, and I 100% agree with that. Seemed way easier than last time, and I've got a heavier pack on, so yeah, classic Big Bend trail, but this one rocks. So make sure you hit this up if you ever make it out here.
Hey Justin, Stay up here for a minute. Somebody spilled a big thing of ketchup.
Food trucks are everywhere.
That's how it goes, bud.
That right there is dinner. Here, we just checked into the lodge, so we got some tater tots and a couple burgers from the food truck. Not a bad view from the hotel. Peak performance, dry astronaut biscuits and sausage gravy with the mezcal back. All right, here we are at Sotal Vista for sunset. This has also become a place where we crush a beer every time when we're driving this road. First time I threw up everywhere.
It's too many bubbles.
Last couple times it's okay. This time we actually brought chairs, so we're gonna sit here a while, scope it out. So for a point of reference up here at Sotal Overlook, Santa Elena Canyon is right here. I don't know if this GoPro will pick it up, probably not. Kind of gives you an idea of where it's at, and that's where the river is. The river runs through here. So there you go. Apparently we're not the only people that think this is cool for happy hour. But you know what? We're all right. I mean, come on. Can't beat it. Good morning. It's an ungodly hour again. 5:45. Getting ready to go do something I wish I wouldn't have agreed to do. But I'm going to be wearing my new sock system. So let's get after it. All right. So this isn't a sponsored video by Ingenji Sock Systems, but we're going to see how they go. And before I forget, here's what's happening today. If you can see, we are here basically at the visitor center, and we're going to take this Pinnacles Trail all the way up the side of this mountain over to here to Boot Canyon, and then up to South Rim Trail. Go all the way around here. This hooks up to Laguna Meadow, and that'll bring us all the way back down to where we're at. So it's called the South Rim Loop, and it will be approximately 12 to 13 miles with 2,400 feet of elevation gain, I believe. So we're going to start early again and pray that there are any mountain lions. Serena's got her face on the back of her backpack, and I'll probably put one on too, because any precaution against mountain lions is good enough for me. Also, I got a spray and a fighting knife, so any animals come, we're ready. All right, I'm almost packed up, making some food, and we're gonna get out of here.
Either way, I gotta go.
All right, well, we made it out of bed. So we will be going first to Boot Canyon Trail, 3.5 miles. Problem is, I think it's straight up. All right, there's the window Going about almost an hour now. Sun's coming out. Casa Grande, maybe mile and a half up at this point. Maybe, I don't, something like that. We're not using the hiking app because it just eats up your phone. Oh yeah, we have our mask on the back of our backpack.
So far, so good.
Scare away any mountain lions, and currently it's 100% worked. Anyway, so yeah, I guess we're going up there, and then right about there, I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro or the actual, I think that's the Pinnacles rock formation. And I'm assuming we go up and over that thing. So pretty good slog uphill so far, but not feeling bad yet. Made it to the top of Pinnacles. Here is where you get to the top, take that trail, take you up to Emery Peak, which is the highest point in the park, which I'm guessing is somewhere behind those trees. Once you get to the top of Pinnacles, there's a compost toilet right there, which worked out real good. A couple bear boxes to put your bag in if you're going to go up to Emery Peak. And I think we've pretty much done most of the elevation at this point. Came from way down there. So Emery Peak, mile and a half that way, Boot Canyon Trail this way, South Rim Trail, 2.8 miles. So we've got 3.8 miles so far in almost about 3 hours. So doing a little over a mile an hour, which is not too bad considering we're going uphill. But anyway, we'll continue down this way, and then Boot Canyon, I'm assuming, is down there. And we'll keep going. I'm not quite as ragged out as I thought I would be walking straight up that mountain, but we're only about a quarter of the way through this thing, so we'll see. But the second half is mostly downhill, so that's good. How you feeling?
Feeling good.
All right, let's keep going. All right. I would assume this is Boot Canyon, since that big boot looking thing is the boot of Boot Canyon. That's a long way down. It's about a quarter mile from that split we just took. A little hazy, but pretty nice.
Beautiful.
Not hot yet. Oh God. All right. We just came from down there and then around that mountain right there, up this hill. I thought it would never end. We're at 7,200 feet elevation. I think we left around 52, so probably 2,000 we got up. And then come to the trail here. There's a sign for East Rim, South Rim, Boot Canyon back the way we came, and then, oh goodness, will you looky here. This camera's not going to do it any justice. Holy shit. South Rim. A couple of people passed us. I guess it was a father and daughter. Talking to him here before I started taping, and he told us that don't know if you can see it. Green line down here. That's the Rio Grande, Rio Bravo if you're from Mexico. Boquillas Canyon's over that way. And then Santa Elena will be right over there. Now, it's time for a snack. I'm out of breath. Seems like it'll never stop going up. You know, oh, hello. We're at 7368. I think this might be the apex of the climb. But sure doesn't suck to look at. You know, also, I need to point out that just about 5 minutes ago, coming up this hill, a group of about 6 dudes they were running up here, running these trails. You know, fuck those guys.
You just go, I just heard him mumble, "These motherfuckers," and then
just not a care in the world, just running up here. Who knows where they came from? None of them hardly had water on them.
like I heard a deer or something.
Anyway, so I think this guy that we ran into when we first got to the top was super nice. I think right over, maybe somewhere right around here, and you probably can't see it on the GoPro, is Santa Elena Canyon. So we're kind of coming around this bend here. And then we'll keep going this way and hit Laguna Meadows eventually. Stop for a bite to eat, and then do the leisurely walk down. Hopefully it'll be leisurely. He reminded us, that guy we were talking to, that he's like, yeah, the last 3 miles, it just seems like it'll never end. And I remember that from when we did it last year. But at least it won't be going upstairs the whole time, or downstairs even, pounding your knees out. So anyway, that is the awesome view from here. And this camera, of course, doing it no justice. All right, well, we stopped for lunch. Brisket sandwich. Here behind me is the sign that tells us we've made it to the Laguna Meadow Trail. So I think it's only about 4 or 5 more miles back to the start. Legs feeling pretty good. Dogs are starting to bark a little bit, but considering I just walked uphill 6 or 7 miles more or less, feeling pretty good. So I would say that this is 3/4 of the way of the journey. How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. I'm happy I think eating is going to help everything.
I kind of just want to take a nap. I think
relaxing.
should be just mostly downhill from here. So. Nice little shady forest though for a quick break. I think they said it might be like around 80 outside today, which doesn't seem bad until you're just out there exposed on that ridge over there. But over here it's pretty good. Nice little breeze, pretty cool. So keep going. Okay, this right here is the biggest scam ever. If you can see down there is the lodge where we're staying. You think, all right, we're almost there. You were not almost there. All right, supposedly about another 1/4 mile on this trail, the longest 1/4 mile in the world, which sucks because there's where we're staying. You can't just go over there. You gotta walk down and around, probably up. Scam. We did it. And also I'm gonna call total bullshit on that being 12.4 miles. But we'll check the numbers later. Okay, I'm gonna give, oh man. I'm sunburned like a mug. I'll do a proper analysis of that hike later. We just got back. I feel like I might look like a fucking clown. Here's what it was, supposedly. 12.3 miles. The sign said 12.4. 6.5 to 7 hours. We did see that, so that was cool. But I'm gonna call bullshit on that because we left this hotel room and went straight on the trail. And this is what I recorded for the day. 15.5 miles. And we didn't do any side adventure or any of that nonsense, so.
My phone has the same thing too. You know, like we both.
So I call bullshit on all trails and the park sign. But anyway, my shoulders feel like they're going to explode. My feet about the same. My head looks like it's about to explode. And I've had it. So we'll talk about this later after we rest up a little. Possibly last look at the Chisos Basin Road for a couple of years if they close it down. So this is just for memory's sake. All right, here we are at the Big Bend Ranch State Park, Mark Warnock headquarters. This is on the east end of the River Road, which we will be taking right now. But here's where he stopped to pay. The silence broken by that lady dragging her dumb suitcase. Arguably the best drive in Texas. We're about halfway through the River Road and we have stopped at Closed Canyon, which is about halfway up the River Road here in the Big Bend Ranch State Park. So here's a map for reference. And it's about a mile and a half out and back. So shouldn't be too bad. Just gonna bring a liter of water. Got my sunshade it's not super hot. Here we are. So I guess this will be classified as a cool down hike. Warm up being Lost Vine yesterday, a big showstopper, South Rim, and then today just this little 1.5 mile one. We're gonna keep going towards Presidio and then up towards Ruidoso to our next stop where we're staying tonight. All right, once we parked up over that hill there, once we get down here into this wash, it's like walking on the beach, so that kind of sucks. But it's real pretty. All right, get ready for the hiking walking shot. Cinematic magic. Uh-oh. Just keeps going. All right, well, Serena went just around this corner over here, and then I guess that's the end of it, so I'm gonna stay up here in case she needs help getting back up this pour off. I think my...
I guess I get stuck in this Tanaha. I wonder if this over here is easier to...
Yeah, that's, I almost went down that, and it was pretty good.
Okay.
Wow, freestyle rock climber. El Capitan, here you come. Okay, I also will say new fear unlocked. Okay, mountain lion up here, having the upper ground, of course, is the first one, but then sudden rainstorm and then caught at the bottom of this pour off would be terrifying. But it's probably about 5 or 10 degrees cooler in here than up top, but
It's just 2 more of these little pour off things. There's just 2 more of those.
and there's a sign that tells you to stop, so safety first. All right, well, let's get out of here. All right, that was Closed Canyon here in Big Bend Ranch State Park. Serena, how many hiking poles do you give that one?
I give it 4 hiking poles.
I'll give it a 4-2, missing a star because of why?
The sand. It's hard
Pure,
to walk in.
pure gravel the whole time. So it went about like maybe a 1/4 mile back there. You saw some of the pour-offs. You got to kind of go up and down those.
Those were fun.
But then you got to walk in the sand. And really slows you down. But probably stretching out our calves after yesterday. So yeah, awesome.
Big payoff close to the main road and not far, so it's like Boquias Canyon.
Yeah, you can knock it out in 40 minutes, no problem. So, all right, moving on. All right, that was cool and all, but it'll kind of take it out of walking on that sand and all that. Also, it's way hotter down here. So I think it was yesterday, I drank 3.5 liters maybe of water on that 15-mile hike, which should have been more, but it wasn't. On this, which took about 30 minutes, I drank almost a liter of water. So this goes to show you that desert will take it out of you down here on this low levels. It's, you know, probably about 20 degrees hotter too, so I don't know where I was going with that, but anyway.
Drink your water.
Yeah, drink water. All right, so here's the obligatory shot of USA, Mexico. There's the river. They want to put up a wall somewhere around here. You know, keep these hordes of people that are coming hundreds of miles from that way to cross over through a desert. They want to stick up a wall somewhere around here. Stupidest idea ever on so many levels. If you don't agree with that, go ahead and cut this video off, but not before you smash that like button. But the river looks like it's flowing pretty good, so probably some people are happy canoeing. Serena has gone down this way to take a picture of. Apparently they have these real big fat bluebonnets around here. That just bloomed, so she's gonna take a picture of them. Alright, next stop, Ruidosa. We're just outside of it. So this is Highway 170, and basically it just follows the river along the border with Mexico. So we're going north on 170. And this is all new territory for us. We've never been out this way, so should be good.
You get it?
Yeah.
You want me to back up?
Nope. All right, we made it to Ruidosa. Our turnoff should be somewhere around here. It looks like population probably 50, 60,000.
Was that it?
All right, so 25 seconds later, we're through the town. Now we have to take this road for 7 miles. Oh goodness. All right, I'm gonna do a quick room tour. Oh, we're here, by the way, we're at a place called Chinati Hot Springs Resort. This is our room called Las Palmas. I'll do a little walk around this place. It's pretty cool here in a little while, but it's very hot. So what better time to do a room tour? All right, so you got kind of this whole little building. It's nice. You got your fridge, coffee maker, desk, pretty good bed. And then over here you got a little bathroom, rustic sink, and then in here you got, looks like a pretty good shower. And there's Serena. And there we go. So pretty good. And most importantly, because it's like 90 degrees out, air conditioner running on 70. And it feels wonderful. So we're gonna cool down, drink a little mezcal, and then later on I'll show you a room tour. Or no, not the room tour, the scene report. Alright, so here's the communal kitchen for the place. I got a smoker, a couple of grills. It'll be really nice out here once the sun goes down. This is a super good setup in here. Yet we'll still be having packets of tuna on crackers because we didn't think this far ahead.
We were gonna get pizza.
All right. Back up there is where our place is, office to the right. Two-person hammock. Fire pit. The guy running it said that you could hike about a mile down that creek there or up and over that. I think I'm about all hiked out. And then hot spring pool right there. Getting in there later. Another place, and then anyway, but yeah, this place is out in the middle of nowhere. 8-mile dirt road to get here. Nothing around. Pretty awesome. So if you find yourself near Ruidosa, needing a place to stay and your tires don't make it down a 8-mile dirt road, this might be the place for you. Oh, we've discovered a bathhouse. The guy didn't say anything about this when we gave me a little tour, so I don't know if it works. I just turned the water on, but he didn't say if we could use it or not, so who knows?
You wanna look towards the sun? Yeah. Watch the sunset.
My aching calves. All right, this is it. Last 4 miles or so of this dirt road that's making my anxiety go through the roof.
Yeah.
Until we hit a main road, and then that's it for this trip. Do not want to get flat tire out here.